marry. When they get them, they go. There are sisters also who dress well to look for husbands and boyfriends, and when they get them, they go. Dating or courting or whatever we may call it can be a great way to solidify an already super strong friendship and begin to build a solid foundation for marriage. So there's nothing good in dating except building a solid foundation for marriage. And in dating, that is where we learn more about who we are. You know more about who you are while you are dating. That brother knows more about who he is in that process of dating and courting. There's nothing good in it. There's nothing that we can walk around and say, I'm dating so and so, so what? What do you want in that relationship? Where are you going? What do you want after that? So after dating, so what? The question should come. For a Christian like you and me, we need to remember these questions and ask ourselves, what do I want exactly in this dating? So, when you're entering into this process of dating, you're simply solidifying an already existing relationship. That should be a foundation of a solid marriage. If your parents have given their blessings, God is at the center of your motivations, and you are both ready to step it up, then it will be a perfect time to move towards something more than just friends. We will be ready now to move to something that is more than friends. We were friends, we were just friends, but we are going further. If you want to shoot for a lifelong, God-honoring union with your best friend, then that is when you know it is time to start a romance. Now read for us Genesis 2:24. Genesis 2:24. What does the Bible say? The same we can find in Matthew 19:5. I know this is a common text. Genesis chapter 2 verse 24. You are there, read for us. Yes.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife,
Yes.
and they shall be one.
Yes, thank you very much. Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. They shall become one flesh. So, of course, there's no sin in marrying. There's no sin in dating. There's no sin in staying as friends. As long as you know what you want. But if you know nothing in that relationship, I would ask that after this meeting, send a text. Tell them, I think we have to end it. My sister, tell them how about if we end today? But if you know what you are doing in it, then I ask you that you pursue that relationship, but be very keen and careful. So the first rule in dating is this. We find it in Mark chapter 12 verse 30. The first rule in dating is the first rule in all life. Mark chapter 12 verse 30. Mark chapter 12 verse 30. Yeah, 12:30. Yes. Yes, thank you very much. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. This is the first commandment. That is actually the first commandment in everything that we do. The Bible says you shall love the Lord your God. But sometimes we love our girlfriend so much. You see, the moment you say, when I think about you, I don't sleep. That moment you say, when I think about you, the sleep goes away. The sleep escapes. That moment you say, you're proving that God is very far from you. How about a relationship where you call a brother and remind the brother, have you prayed before you sleep? Did you pray? In the morning, do you call a brother and tell the brother, are you up? And the brother says yes. And you ask, did you pray before you got out of bed? Likewise to the sisters also, brothers. Have you done that one? You call a sister I know you. We love to check. I know brothers sometimes are not genuine. I know. I'm not overstepping my brothers, but sometimes we are not genuine. We cheat them. You know the issue between men and women is this: men will want to see, and that is enough. Men only want to employ see, but women will employ everything they have. If they are genuine, they will employ their emotions. And that is where most of the ladies will go an extra mile, even to pursue that man who knows that after knowing that he's a married man, he still goes up to his home. He still goes to his office without even realizing there is danger here. But for us, men, we only see. I only look at you, sister, and the next thing I'm asking you, I'm telling you in that, after giving me your phone number, is to tell you you are beautiful today. Yes, I saw you, you are beautiful. So what? Did you see me, I was beautiful? You tell the brother, did you see me, was I beautiful? And the brother says yes. Or you tell the brother, praise the Lord. But sometimes we become foolish. You hear that the brother says you are beautiful today, and you say, oh, are you sure? You are playing, don't play. Are you sure? Tell me the truth. What did you love? And the brother says, I like your skirt. That skirt was fitting. It was beautiful. I would love to see you again in that. And the sister is blown away. Nothing remains in the mind. She only thinks that she's the only one who is beautiful around here. And the same brother has texted several girls with the same message. He's texting you here, and tomorrow he's texting another one. Tomorrow another one. After commending your skirt to the other sister, he says your hair was nice. That was beautiful. I can do you next. I will chip in. I will do you next. After that one, he goes to the other sister and says, sister, your nose is beautiful. Your nose is very beautiful. I don't know. I want to have it every day. I want to look at it every day. And all over, he has been texting ladies. You see, we need to be very careful in these issues. When the Bible says we don't just rush into employing our emotions and everything, let us wait first. And the Bible says, love the Lord your God. Before you love anyone, begin with who? God. And of course, when you continue reading, verse 1 says, and the second is like this: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. So, the next thing will come in now. After loving God, and the Bible says, love now that neighbor. Love that girlfriend. Love that boyfriend. There's no problem. There is no problem in love. There's no problem in love. But how do you employ it? How do you go about it? And so, you will not truly love anyone else if you do not love God first and most. And no one will truly love you if they do not love God more than they love you. You find one who tells you that you are everything to me. You mean the whole world to me. You mean the whole world to me. And that man he's been here with you. And anytime soon you also abide into that. You say, oh, so I mean the whole world to you. You walk around with a different veil. When everyone wants to greet you, you choose people you are greeting because a brother told you that you mean everything to me. So don't hurt me. I love you so much. Never hurt me. You refuse to greet brothers in the church. You refuse to greet sisters in the church because one person told you mean the world to me. Sister, be free. Before you are married, be free. There's no other time you can be social other than this time. So if you want to close everything, know that you are closing it for your own peril. Enjoy life. I said enjoy life with young people. Enjoy life, but mark the boundaries also. Don't overdo some things. Don't go an extra mile. When a brother says, Jackie, how about if you visit me? And you are out of this world. You prepare yourself, you put on some perfumes, you employ some skirts, you do some few things here and there, you employ expensive things. And only you want to visit Brother Leno. Brother Leno has nothing to show you in this place. Only a bottle of juice. One movie in the computer. It confuses you. By the time you are coming home, you're saying, I wish I knew. I wish I had not accepted to go there. Sisters, when that offer is given, is brought before you, check also, do you love God more than a neighbor? Do you begin by God first and then a neighbor? Because that neighbor, if truly he loves you or you love him, he will suggest tomorrow in church, I think we need to discuss about something. Can't we meet just outside the church for some 10 minutes? Yeah, we need to discuss something. You know this place is safe. This is a safe ground for all of you. If you truly, you allow God to be fast. But if God is not fast, then you will have to hide what you are doing. You'll have to go to some corners in this town. You'll have to go to some city. You go out. In the name of, we were discussing some modalities. We want to think of marriage. And while there, the devil tells you, taste fast. Try. So how would you know this man if he is okay? Try fast. And as we said this week, sometimes us, SDA, you see, the moment you want to try, that first moment, before even you taste well, is the last moment. The next thing you realize is you are pregnant. The next thing you realize is that you are pregnant. You wanted to test, but something else happened. Now, let us proceed from here. Let us see what is coming. The book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 33, we are not reading that one, you will read. Bible says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. Yeah, that is to just to confirm what the other text was saying. And so the golden rule in dating is this. After embracing and applying the first and greatest commandment, I have found that the golden rule in dating is this. Learn hard on the people, lean hard on the people who know you best. There are people who know you best, and those are your parents, those are the church members, those are your pastors. Lean hard on those people who know you best. Love those people who love you most, and will tell you when you are wrong. Allow those people to come in. Allow those people to lead you and to help you in decision making. Allow them to help you in decision making. So, we must start with what we think and feel about God. The question will be, do we love God more than anything? These are the questions that we must ask ourselves. Do we love God more than anything? Number two, will we obey Him even when it will cost us? Will we still obey God even when it will cost you? Number three, are we willing to set anything aside for His sake? Are we willing? Because a relationship founded on God's principles will last. And God will help you to know, to detect that there is danger coming. God will help you. But sometimes we pursue a relationship and we employ all the feelings, we employ everything. And sooner or later, we realize that this was the wrong person. But by that time, you will have gone an extra mile. You've used your money, you've used your resources just to accommodate someone who is not serious with you. First, before you do that one, let God be the first one. So ask yourself this question. Do we love God? Do we love Him more than anything else? Stay together in church as long as you shall be dating. Stay together in church until that right time. When the church will also bless you and tell you, okay, we have heard what you say, we have also seen how you have lived. We want to bless you and you begin a new life together. But we always live in fantasy. Before you go to sleep, a brother will send you a lot of messages. A brother is not even settled. He sends one message, when you delay answering, he sends another one. You are in kitchen, you are cooking for your parents, he sends the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, until he keeps quiet. On the other hand, when you send the message, you send 1, 2, 3, 4. Before all of them have answered, the last one he said, it is over. Were you serious with this relationship really? I was busy. I was busy elsewhere. I was charging the phone. So because I did not reply to the messages, the last one in 7 messages that follows each other. After 1 second, another message. 1 second, another. And I don't know, ladies, how you type. I think you went to school in typing here. You type very fast. They are so close to each other. Until the last one. You wait for 2 minutes, only 2 minutes, and there is no reply. And that's the next message is it is over. Look for someone else. I think I'm fed up with this. Are you fed up? It does not reply, you are fed up. Brother, you will know also that this one was not meant for you. Hello? Are we together? Yes. But I know here, for all of us, there can never be a relationship that is founded on Christian principles that does not wait for the other person. You need to be patient sometimes. You don't know what is happening on the other side. Maybe a sister is, maybe she's running in a rainy season. The phone is in the pocket. And you are busy somewhere drinking your tea. Your attention is still in that village hotel. You bought some tea for 10 shillings and then you are texting now your girlfriend. Where are you? I'm saying, where are you? And the brother decides to go. And you tell her, hello, I don't like here. It is raining too much here. You say, where is it? It is not raining here. I think it is over. Who are you with? You see, a brother who is not comfortable in a relationship, he always thinks that maybe you are seeing someone else when you fail to pick the course. That is a relationship that is not founded on Christian principles. And that relationship, that foundation is shaking. It is shaking. If you allow it to go into marriage, I want to tell you, you may sleep outside sometimes. With the question, where were you? Elder, where were you? You say you are still out to this time. No, we had a meeting in the church with the pastor. No, I don't care which pastor you were with, but I say you are not entering this house until you explain. What else? What else would I say? What more explanation do you want? Now, the third will we all need is this. Today, more than ever before, we are faced with a never-ending buffet of opinions, and otherwise, that has something to say about everything, and yet let us choose the answer we want. Now, listen to this. There are questions that I want to put across. These questions, we always, after these questions, if you are given an opportunity to read and check on what people are asking on social media or internet, it will be something like this. Number one, how far should we go physically before marriage? Hello? Yes, there is this question. And today more than ever before, we are faced with these never-ending opinions and advices that sometimes may say about everything, and yet we let us choose what we want. Someone may go to the internet and ask, how far should we go physically before marriage? Or even in such a meeting. Number two, how soon should I start dating after breakup? Hello? What happened with your first relationship? The question will now be, what happened with the first relationship? So before we answer this one, tell us what happened. Number three, what things should I be looking for in a guy? If we were courageous enough in this meeting, I know we could say everything that we want to ask. Now, let me ask, sister. Hello, sister. How are you? Are you safe? Are you okay? Now, what are you looking for in a man? Tell us. Number one. No, don't listen to the brother. Just tell us your independent mind. What are you looking for in a man? Sorry? We give you time. Okay. My sister on the other side. What are you looking for in a man? Tell us in one. Apart. Yes? To do what? What exactly do you think? That's what I think. Should we give you time? Okay. Sister, if you were asked, what are you looking for in a man? Sorry? Money. Yes, I love that one.
Some people by the name ID must be a head of pastor. Apa kata? Kuna mtu wa pastor ama mtu wa ID na.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So our sister said, of course, money. Yeah, that is being bold. Sister, how about you? What would you say? If today you were asked, what are you looking for in a man? Sorry? Okay. You checking if he has brains. Yeah, I had someone say elsewhere in another forum. I don't know if I was following some program online. And he said, sometimes as men, sometimes you will find a good-looking man. And in his head, he has kept the beard all over. And that person was saying, now you need to go an extra mile to check inside that beard if there is a brain. Yeah, thank you, sister. Sometimes we just want to employ everything for the sake of, you see, even if a brother is not wealthy and he has brains, we know that we are going to employ these brains to get wealth. But if you go fast to look for money, then maybe that brother will tell you now, wait for me, I'm going out 1 month, I'll be back. Let me go to look for some money. Brother, sister, love is not founded in money. Money may also disappear sometimes. You see, when you begin with money, I'm told also, the wealthy will sometimes become broke. And the broke sometimes will become what? Wealthy. So life is not always the same. Now sister, did you find anything? Or we leave you alone? We leave you alone. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, brothers, let me come to you. What are you looking for in a girl? My brother. In that woman you want to marry, the one when you sleep at night, you will wake up suddenly and think of her, taking 1 hour thinking of her, as if you don't know her. What are you looking for? Yes. Yule mtu anajua Mungu. That is our brother. Brother. We are not leaving you alone. We want to hear what you are saying. What exactly are you looking for? Someone who is up to date. Now, I think this one is serious. You have to say it before it escapes.
Yes.
Say it.
Just give small push-up.
Yes.
That in looking for a lady, we will exempt the ambassadors. Yeah, ambassadors are still here to go to school. Yeah. We have people like this one has a lady, he has a lady. If we give you a lady like now, we will go to we will ask the senior one and we will excuse me.
Yes. When you grow up, what kind of a woman do you want to see in your wife? The mother of your children. Someone is speaking. All of us are created differently. Every one of us has some different tastes. Another one told me, I'm looking for a fat one, a huge one. I want a big one. And another said, no, Pastor, I want to be. No, I don't love big women. I need that small one. Another one will say, I want a short. Another one, a tall one. Of course, men, as I said, men, to a greater extent, they employ the sea. They employ their eyes as a powerful and fast tool in making decision for that marriage partner. My brother, tell us. Happy day.
will sit down in church. But
Yes.
after 6, it is
Stepping out of this church. Yes.
God fearing change.
Yes. Yes.
Now I saw it. Now God saw her. Thank you because there is something that just noted that I need to see the God fearing. First thing is she told me to pray or prayer or anything concerning church issue. That is the first thing. Notice this person is small and she has good facts about it. Second, you need to see the background. The background. Where does this lady come from? If the mother is there, if the mother has a problem, obviously the lady now. There is no day you find a lady who has a good
Character.
good life. The mother. You have to see them of the mother. And the father also. If the father is harsh, the lady will come to your home and be. Now that's the second thing. The third thing, physical appearance is the most important.
Yes.
The important thing. Now I can take a block to him. I have to look for something that here you see in Genesis that Adam woke up and I saw that there is something beautiful. Now, even me, I must do it. Which I done.
Okay. Thank you. I love what you say. That maybe some of us have been writing on news.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, if we are not careful, then we'll be writing on news. And let me tell you, if you are wise enough, it is better you alight on that mule very fast. If you see some signs of a mule in a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Now, my brother, sometimes also when you employ, say, what you wanted may change, may turn. And of course, in a relationship, we will live to adjust ourselves accordingly. Because we never stop and we never alight in a marriage to begin afresh. We never alight. But when signs are there that there is danger coming, it is better you run very fast before that danger, that problem will linger always in your life. And you will be regretting, you will be saying, I wish I knew. So now look at this. The world is asking, and people are asking, and we are also tempted to ask these questions, that what things should I be looking for in a guy or a lady? These things we ask. Sometimes we go an extra mile to check on the phone. How do we kiss? How do I begin kissing? These are the things that sometimes we ask. Look here. Another question says, should couples live together before getting married? Is that really a question for us here? It is not, because it is obvious. We know we cannot live together until we are married. I love this one because we are in an orderly church. And nothing will ever allow us to go and do the contrary when we have all the principles laid down for us in the scriptures. Now, we won't have trouble finding an answer or a dozen answers to any of our questions in relationships. The scary reality is that we can find an answer somewhere to justify what we want to do. Right or wrong, safe or unsafe, wise or unwise. These are the things that we look for. Is it safe to do it now before we are married? Safe or unsafe? That is what we want. But you see, sometimes when we ask over the internet, we have 1 million answers to just one question. And all of them seems to be suggesting one direction, giving a response in one direction. The truth is that we all need a third wheel in life and in dating. People who truly know us and love us, and who want what is best for us, even when it is not what we want in the moment. The voices we need the most. Listen to this. Dating often isolates us from other Christians in our lives. And the closer we become with a boyfriend or girlfriend, the more removed we are from other important relationships. That is what Satan loves most. You see, when you play some nasty things in your relationship, then I want to tell you, you will be thrown aside from the whole group. Even here, if you have your boyfriend and you know you are playing some things which are not supposed to be played, you will no longer be staying here for too long. You're just going out. You're forced to go out because that is what Satan wants. Satan loves this and he encourages it at every time. One way to work wisely in dating is to oppose absolutely everything Satan might want for you. Fight the impulse to date in a corner by yourself and instead draw one another into those important relationships. You see, when your relationship is okay, then you will also love to stay together with your friends, your peers. As I say, there is no other time to socialize other than now. There is no other time. And we are not trying this, and tomorrow we try this one, tomorrow we go to this one. That one means you are selfish. We are not creating an image of selfishness in these relationships. My young people, date in church. Don't go away, don't run away. Don't get this girl and then you go away, you leave the church. Many people have done that one. Even right now, there are people who are supposed to be here in the afternoon. But where are they? In these hotels. If we're looking at each other, looking at you, look as if he doesn't know who you are. Oh, sister, did you hear the pastor today? What do you say about our presentation today? What do you say about the church today? And you are elsewhere in a hotel, drinking some soup. And it is still Sabbath. Why are you not here? Because the devil is telling you, no, you are not supposed to be here. Be somewhere where I can cause something, so I can create something in you. Then you delay there, you end up doing something tonight. Tomorrow you wake up, you go home. And the brother is not escorting you to go. You go alone. He calls about a border for you. Tells you now, I think I'll pay for you. I'll call you later on. And the next call you receive from a brother is on a Thursday. On a Thursday. He left you on Sunday morning, on a Thursday he calls you. My brothers and sisters, these things happen even in church. We are not going to close our eyes and say we don't know these things. But look here, if you want, we said in the beginning that whatever that you choose to do today will either help you to have a beautiful life in future or a worse life in future. Choices are made in the youth age. Choices are made now, and you have all the freedom. You see, the pastor is not forcing you that you choose. I say, brother, I don't want to see you in that hotel with that girlfriend, I say. Have you heard that one before? No one says that. Even the elder will see you, but he will not say anything. But the elder knows that we had a program on such a time, and we dealt with these things. But he's seeing you in an awkward situation. It is not bad to go out. But look here, why are you overstaying? And then after that one, you decide also to go elsewhere. Then you decide also to do something. Dating often isolates us from those people that we are together. So one way to work wisely in dating is to oppose absolutely everything Satan might want for you. Fight the impulse to date in a corner by yourselves. And instead draw one another into those important relationships. Double down on family and friends with affection, intentionality and communication while you are dating. So right here, it is my prayer that there are people who are dating and they are attending this meeting. It is my prayer. Because when you are here together, then you will remind a brother, did you hear the pastor? When he wants to be foolish, you tell a brother, are you now going to be foolish? Did you say I kiss you? What did the pastor say? And you leading me somewhere where I may not come back on my own. You see, sometimes these things we play and we think we are going to get away with it. We think that we are just trying. What is wrong, brother? What is wrong, my sister? We are just trying. Who said that I wanted to kiss you? But just for now. Who said that I wanted to do that? You see, the devil is so cunning, my brothers and sisters. He wants to employ every trick to cause you just to come closer to that And then the beginning of it will also mean the end of it. That beginning will mean the end of everything. So my golden rule in dating is a warm but unpopular invitation or to accountability. To truly and consistently bear each other's burdens in the pursuit of marriage. Read for us Galatians chapter 6 verse 2. We want to bring it to a close. We are not going to take the whole time here. Want to finish? But before we finish, we will of course have some questions and answers. I know we have elders who are experts in relationships also, who have entered into marriage and they know something. They can put in some information that will help us. So, my brother, go to this book, Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. Yes. Yeah, bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law. We were told here, you are invited to accountability. Be accountable in everything that you do. But to be accountable is to be authentically and deeply, consistently known by someone who cares enough to keep us from making mistakes or indulging in sin. So we want to refuse any kind of sin in our relationships. We want to refuse that one by constantly being around the church, by constantly seeking and pursuing the religious and the righteous way. So the Bible wants us to waive all our desires, our needs and decisions deep into a fabric of family who love us and will help us follow Jesus. A family God builds for each of us in a local church. When you read Hebrews chapter 10 verse 24 and 25, it will remind you that don't forget meeting together as is the norm of some. And we all need courageous, persistent and hopeful friends and counselors in the dangerous and murky water of dating. Learn hard on the people who know you best, love you most, and will tell you when you are wrong. Wait and listen to what they say. Those people who mean something in your life. Don't just accept any advice from anyone. Sometimes people will want to advise you in a way that they want to ruin your life because theirs is already ruined. So they tell you, my brother, you go, what are you waiting? Your boyfriend is calling, go and sleep with him, go stay there. Because he knows, he or she knows that he has been sleeping around, so he wants to force you also to do the same. We can never get away with this. And if the suggestion came from elsewhere, still we are all accountable for whatever that we decide or choose to do. So my brother and sister, allow me to end here by telling you that in whatever that you are doing, remember that we can still go through and navigate the period of dating by allowing Jesus Christ to be the center and the foundation of our relationships. Now, to this point, is there anyone who has something to ask or something to add? Questions first. My sister, you have one question or two? Or you don't have? You were just raising up your hand. Okay, we have our sister and brother. Who else? Yes, question also? Yes, thank you. So we have these three questions. Let's begin with the sister, then our brother here, and then brother Robert. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yes.
If that happens, I think most of us will do it fine.
Okay.
Because of like symptoms.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Now, brother, you're causing trouble. You're causing trouble, but I know, of course, that is.
Please explain it for more.
No. She's saying, you said the second item, I think, what you look for in that lady. And that one for background. Yeah, background.
He went specifically
Okay.
about the mother.
Oh. Now, brother, explain yourself. Happy day.
Have you ever seen a dog? A dog will emulate what the family does each and every day. I use a dog because it has a best memory ever. You can see.
Yes.
It's the best. He has that sense. Yeah, he has that sense. Now, if dog, if you tell a dog, go this way, now, compare to the lady will be sitting in the mother here. The mother will give the education which she has. You see? And the child is giving the decision. But the decision relies on the person who is beyond. The beyond are in the neck. But the mother is the weak one. Is trying to do what? Dunga, let this use it this way. Mama lazima atakwambia wewe kijana, jamaa weka